I think with everything we do at ETC, we're always looking at how we can affect the artistic process. How can we allow a lighting designer or a lighting technician to do something more effectively, to create something that's more memorable? It's like whatever walk of life you're in right now, everyone's talking about getting connected. And in the lighting world, of course, we've been selling networking equipment for a long time. But what we've recently been doing is changing our dialogue about networking. So we're talking less about the pieces that we're connecting together and more about the people that are using those pieces and what that connectivity is doing for them in order that they can do their jobs better, in order that they can create a more memorable experience.
Underneath Unison, we now have the Paradigm level of control and the SmartLink level of control. I especially think of connecting when I think about Paradigm because it not only offers more connectivity options as far as what the hardware and software can do, but it also offers more ability to connect with more products and with more people.
There are a variety of people who touch the system, and they all require a different kind of interaction. So it was actually really high priority. One of the things about EOS and Ion that's different, not only the designer views that we have into the system, but you can set up your control surface so that you are either working in a discrete workspace, completely separate from everyone else. Of course, everyone's building into the same show file. Or you can set yourself up as the same user so that you and I could share control interactively.
The testing that we do here at the factory is probably unparalleled in the industry, really, because we have between 300 and 400 lighting products on our network as we're doing testing to make sure that from the smallest lighting system up to the largest, you're able to connect and play without a problem.
Well, we've spent the last 4 or 5 years really redefining what lighting control is at ETC. And one of the things we've tried to do is provide the biggest range of control choices for the consumer that you can possibly have, all the way from the SmartLink architectural to the newly introduced Paradigm architectural system, and from the SmartFade console all the way up to the largest EOS system that you can imagine. We want you to be able to choose the range of control that's right for the project that you're doing.
The big new feature of the system was the effects package and the effect playback idea, which is basically using exactly the same types of controls you would use to control any other channel in the system, basically. This new effects package really is fun to operate.
A friend of mine used to use a word called disambiguize for making something simple, making it clear. And that was actually a catchphrase that we kind of used, was to disambiguize moving light control. It doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to be complicated. You don't have to spend 5 or 6 days training up on the product before you can use it.
Light Designer brings a whole lot of features that people have come to know in modern software that are necessary to work in a new piece of software, like cut, copy, and paste, using image files as backgrounds and things like that just make it a more user-friendly environment and make it more consistent with other pieces of software that they might use in their office applications.
It's about unleashing the creativity of a team of people. I mean, moving a visual image from here onto something like this is a much bigger job than what's just done by one product. I mean, our products are just the tools, some of the tools that help that team realize their vision. And if we can play some small part in that, if we can make that job easier or more enjoyable, if we can make that scene more memorable, then we've achieved our goals.